Hello, good morning students. Welcome to the lecture series. My name is POOJA and we are going to discuss about stress and strain. These are the presentation outline for today's video. First, we will discuss about the stress, related terminologies, and then types of stress will be discussed. Next, we will discuss about the strain, likewise the types of strain, and most importantly, next we will discuss about the relation between stress and strain, and stress and strain curve will be explained. First, what is stress? Stress, basically, if we are talk about a body, when a force is applied to the body, then the force per unit area can be termed as the stress. Mathematically, it can be termed as sigma equals to force upon area. Basically, it is a ratio of applied force divided into resisting area. These are the terminologies. What is stressor? A body on which stress is applied, on a body on which force is applied, is known as stressor. Stress capability. Okay, how much stress a body can handle, that can be termed as stress capacity. Stress load. Stress load, if we talk about a body, if body have already some amount of stress on that situation, then that body can be related to the stress load. Next, we are going to discuss about the types. Normally there are two types of stress. First one is normal stress, then combined. These two are further subdivided into two parts: tensile stress and compressive stress. Okay, we are going to briefly discuss about these. Normal stress, resisting area is perpendicular to the applied force. Point to be noted: if we are talking about the normal stress, then the resisting area will be perpendicular to the applied force. But when we talk about the combined stress, then resisting area will be parallel to the applied force. We will further discuss about that. These are subdivided into two. First one is tensile, then compressive. Okay, tensile stress, if a force of opposite direction is applied on a body, then this type of stress can be stated as tensile stress. Basically, if we are elongating a body, then we are stretching that body. So the stress induced on that body can be termed as a tensile stress. Likewise, the compressive, if we are compressive a body, then this type of stress induced to the body can be termed as compressive stress. Okay, the next type of stress is the combined stress. Basically, as we have studied, as I already told, and that if a force is applied parallel to the body, then it is known as combined stress. First one is shear stress. Shear stress is if we change, if we are applying this shear stress to the body, then the angle of the body can be changed. Okay, like we are talking about the rectangle body, then rectangle can be changed to the parallelogram. Okay, some theta can be changed. Okay, next is the torsional stress. If we are applying force in a torsion motion, or you can say in a circular shaft, then this type of stress related to the body is known as torsional stress. Okay, these are some types of diagrammic views of the stress we have studied. First one is the tensile stress. As I already told, the force applied to the body is in the opposite direction. It means it elongates the body, and after at some rupture point, the body breaks. Okay, next is the compressive stress. Compressive, the force into the body. Okay, the force into the body, then this type of stress produced to the body can be termed as compressive stress. Okay, shear stress, these are the perpendicular the force applied perpendicular to the body, but here the force applied parallel to the body. Okay, parallel to the body, it means this type of parallel force is applied. Parallel force, it means the body can change its position, or you can say the body angle can be changed by this type of stress. Yeah, this is all about the stress we can study, but next we are going to talk about the strain. Basically, stress was the, if we are taking example of any body, any bar, then some amount of force is applied to the to that bar, then force per unit area can be termed as stress. Okay, if take an example, if we are applying force to the body, then the body deforms. Okay, the body deforms, either it elongates, either it compresses, but the strain can be termed as that deformation upon per unit upon original dimension can be termed as strain. Okay, uh, as it is stated here, when a body is subjected to some external force, okay, if we are applying some amount of force to the body, then there is some changes in the dimension of the body, and the ratio of that change in the dimension upon the original dimension can be termed as strain. Okay, this is all about the strain we can state. These are some of the terminology, or here there are we can also term as longitudinal or linear strain. Okay, longitudinal strain is a term which is related to the compressive and tension. Okay, compressive, it means it shortens the object. Tension, it means it lengthens the object. We have already studied the tensile force, tensile stress, or compressive stress over stress topic. Next is the shear. Shear, basically it changes the angle of any object. Infinitesimal strain is basically if very few percent, or we can say it very little amount of strain is applied to the body, then this strain can be termed as infinitesimal. But if we talk about the finite, it means strain which is larger than a few percent. These are the homogeneous, inhomogeneous. Homogeneous is basically a uniform strain if we talk about the body, and if body is exhibited with a uniformly all over the part of the body, the strain is equal at every point, then this type of strain can be termed as homogeneous. But if we talk about the inhomogeneous, what it is, a deformation varies from place to place. It means at some point the deformation is different, but at another it is different. Okay, this type of strain is inhomogeneous. There are basically four types of strain. First one is tensile, compressive, volumetric, and shear. And tensile, as we have studied, tensile, it means elongation. If the force in opposite direction, so elongation, it means strain can be derived from here. The increase in length upon original length can be termed as tensile strain. Next one is the compressive. Compressive strain is shortens the length. Okay, so decrease in the length upon original length can be termed as compressive. Next is the volumetric. It means it changes the volume of any object. Okay, so the ratio of change in the volume upon original volume can be termed as volumetric strain. These are some of the diagrammatic view of strain. Here we are seeing, this is a tensile strain, this is the compressive strain. Okay, tensile, it means this is the body which is if opposite force is applied to that body, the body changes to up to this point. So dl over l can be termed as tensile strain. Likewise, the compressive, this is the body, the force is applied into the body, then this body shortens its length to this part. So this type of strain can be termed as compressive. Here an example of volumetric strain. This is the volume of the body. If a force is applied to the body, then overall the body, the whole body is changes to this amount. So the whole volume of the body is changes by the dV amount. So dV by d can be termed as volumetric strain. Yes, another important type of strain is the shear strain. As we have already discussed, what is shear? Shear is basically the changes of angle. Okay, here in example we are taking example of